Alright, yes, welcome. This is Hair by Clippers, and this time around, my students are trying to do something that is very interesting. Yeah, I've been teaching them how to do the knotless braids, and I think it is the time for them to show me what they can do. So, as this one, I can see how she was trying to add on this, and most of you guys, those ones have been following all our tutorials, you have been seeing how we have been doing these kind of knotless braids. So let's try to see how has her method and how she does these knotless braids. And maybe me, I like most of the times I like sharing ideas, so we can see something from this and then we get to learn something else. So this is how we are going to see what she can do. And most of the times now, if you also on our tutorials, if you have just joined us, yes, if you're still a new subscriber, you're most welcome. We always talk about, like, whenever we're doing these knotless braids, one thing that we should always put in mind is the way we make our lines. We should always try to make our lines very neat, and this thing like this, I always teach my students on how to do it, because it is very important to know how to make these lines, because the lines are the ones that give you the nice work. And then when we are doing the knotless braids, I told you I like doing I do it my way, and there's something that you will always find different from the work that we always do. Like when we're doing these knotless braids, the starting point, to those ones who are the beginners, you can always use this method, because yes, it is very easy, and but I wouldn't advise to use it that much, because sometimes you'll find the hair is very thin, and then when you're trying to use it, it will be hard for you. So you should always try to get the other method of, like, the way the way you're starting doing the yarn cornrows, like the cornrows. That's how you should start doing this, like this. You see, this way, before you turn it. But now she's turning it, which is good, but most of the times you turn this braid, it can be easy for you to turn it when the hair is still like when the hair is long. Yes, you can turn it and start adding like on top that way, but most of the times when you find the hair is very short and thin and soft, that one, it might not work for you. You would need to start it like the way she was doing. That would be the right method for adding that. And I was trying to tell you that we should always mind about the boxes, the line making, to make sure that our boxes are very neat. And it's not all about the boxes. You can also choose other shapes. You can use other shapes, because there are many, the triangular, rectangular. You can always use that, but mostly you just need to make sure that your boxes, or even your triangular, that are very neat. That is the most important thing. And then when it comes to these knotless braids, I don't know, but for me, I feel it should be the very protective hairstyle to most of us, in that, like, it is very I feel like it would be bad if, like, someone would do knotless braids and tells you, like, it is very heavy. You understand? Because now it's a protective hairstyle. For it to become heavy, it is because of overpacking. And I told you, most of the times when we overpack hair, and it becomes uncomfortable for us. That's what brings the blockage of the hairline. You'll find someone is in need of styling, holding it all the time because it's uncomfortable, and now it brings that blockage as soon as possible. But most of the times when you do this kind of a hairstyle and you make it as soft as possible and even very simple, very few on the head, like not too sparse but not too packed. There's some people who really love to pack their hair, but but after you find someone is in need of holding a puff and it failed because it is heavy, and then they start want to hold to style them, and now when you keep on styling them, we don't know how many times you're going to style it and how many people are going to style you. So you find like your hairline is in trouble. So most of the times when you feel like you want to do knotless braid, please don't make it overspaced, and don't overpack it. It's just medium, you just need to make it medium so that it can look nice, yes, and look very neat, because we need to see our boxes, or we need to see our rectangular, yes, we need to see them. So if they're very neat, then it means it is going to be few on the head, and how it is few on the head, it will always give you that freedom of doing everything that you want. But once the hair is very heavy, then it becomes very hard for you to hold it or to style it. So those are the most tricks that I always want to give you guys, like mostly the beginners. If it's your first time to start doing this knotless braid, I know when you're a beginner you always fear most of the things, and you find yourself you have overpacked the hair because you don't know how you're supposed to measure to measure your braids, like not to be too much. So I would advise you guys that yes, that's how you're supposed to plait it, not too much and not too few, so that you can always balance the head. And then if someone is holding it, let it be that flexible, or if you can hold it a puff, or maybe like these people who always want to make some band on the head. Yes, you can always make the band, and when it is comfortable, when it is not that heavy on the head, because that's all what we want. Like, we don't want hair that makes us uncomfortable. So that's what I would say that you can always do and maintain your hair. So this is how it looks. And guys, I know you can also, there's something I didn't understand here what she was trying to do, because if you've been seeing my tutorials in front, I used to stand behind and I plait it when I'm looking behind, but now she's standing in front. But what I realized is that since we plait behind and it looks it looks nice, and when we plait like this, yes, it is the same thing that she has tried she's trying to do, so that behind can look the same as in front, like those fast lines, you understand. But here the problem comes that when you find these the fine hair, like this hair that is very very soft, it might be hard for you to achieve that neat look. So please, I think you will have to improve on that, because now this that method I see it might bring problems. It might bring problems. Yes, it's what I can say. So this is what my student had to do with it. And please just try to go in my comment section, tell me what do you think, is she doing it right, and what can she improve on it. Yes, because we're all here to study, to solve some our problems, to get more solutions. So you can also go in my comment section, tell me what you feel about the knotless, and we continue. Yes, this is Hair by Clippers. We love you so much, and we still having more videos on different types of hairstyle. Love you so much. Bye bye.
for the ones that make us smile every day.